let's do this. Kicking off today, we have some physics blurting. So I went through each chapter, and then black pen is what I could remember, red pen is what I had to look up. Now, blurting is actually a really, really useful tactic. I think it shows you what you need to work on the most, and honestly, it's just pretty satisfying to do, filling up each whiteboard with as much as you can remember. What topic? This is the fourth topic, so we're halfway there. I mainly just blurt, just because, and my exam is on Monday and I am terrified. And I'm pretty sure I spoke about this last video, but it is a stressful time at the moment, it really is. And I'm not being productive every day, but I don't think anybody can be, do you know what I mean? I think that blurting is also a really, really good way of building your confidence, if that makes sense, because then you're like, okay, well, I know this much, surely everything will be okay. And that was the last topic I did. Easy putting away, and I love cleaning the whiteboard. And I'm ready for the next. So I just had food quite early, but I was hungry, and then I thought I needed a bit of a break. I did an hour of blurting my entire physics course. As a treat, I do have some chocolate. What am I gonna do now? It's already 7, but the time's 7, so I'll get about 2.5 hours done, and hopefully all will be okay. My hair's a mess, but I just need it out of my face. I'm literally like this. Put on a hoodie because it is freezing, and I'm just gonna eat my chocolate and figure out what I want to do. So I've made a quick little plan of how I'm gonna spend my evening, and the plan began with a further maths unofficial paper. So my teacher has access to these unofficial papers. There's like 4 of them, and they're really useful because there's actually only 2 full past papers, 2018 and 2019. I've done the 2019 one, and now I'm saving the 2018 one until like the night before or 2 days before, just as like last minute prep, and I went through this all and finished it and marked it in a much quicker time than expected. So I did that mechanics paper, and it was tough. I was not expecting that. 2 questions I actually did pretty well, and then it went a bit downhill. So we got to this question, and I just don't know if I can do it or not. I can't tell if it's a horizontal circle or a vertical circle. If it's a vertical circle, I can't do it. If it's horizontal, I can, but I don't know which one it is, so I just left it. I got 44 out of 70, and for the past 2 years, or 2019 and 2018, you needed 44 marks for an A, so just got an A. I'm not sure if I'd count it or not, to be entirely honest. But yeah, so I done that paper. Didn't even take that long, took about 45 minutes including marking. Like, I think I go through these so fast. But I suppose that's a good thing, because in the exam then I'll do it all, and then I can go back and keep retrying the questions I'm stuck on. So it's not a bad thing that I'm speedy, I think. So yeah, that was my mark breakdown. See, you can see like the first few questions I was doing quite well, and then that question I had no idea. This one I lost 2 marks, not really sure where. This one is the momentum question, I struggle with that, and that one I just fucked up the SUVAT, to be honest, so my bad. So it's not awful, but I definitely would like a more secure mark, if that makes sense. Like, I'm aiming for about 50 out of 70 on each of the 3 papers, because they're all out of 70, and then that should guarantee me an A. Should, question mark. I have no idea how this year is gonna go, but just taking it as it comes. Here I'm doing some increasing functions, and they're actually kind of difficult, and they only really get asked quite randomly. You don't really know what's going to come up with them, so we'll see what happens with that. So I did take a break for a bit. I had to message my teacher about that question, but he cleared up a few things, so now I actually understand increasing functions, which is good because that's pretty much 5 marks in most papers. I think I'm just going to do the stats notes for the chi-square distribution, just because it's now like 9:30 and I do want to stop before 10, so this shouldn't take me too long. As I mentioned, the last thing on the agenda is some chi-squared goodness of fit test notes. It's quite a long thing, but this actually wasn't too bad, and I'm beginning to get a lot better at statistics, which is good because I struggled, and I'm just crossing off everything I've done. And the last thing to do is, of course, to pack my bag. My bag is all packed, and I said I did this at 9:40, and it's 10:30. It's fine. I really didn't know what to bring, so there's a bit of everything. I literally have past papers everywhere, like my whole files, all a mess, but it's only 3 more weeks. And my actual last day of college, of full teaching, is on Friday, and today's Wednesday. I think there's only 2 days left of my first year.